Well, it's no accident that a unique documentary set in Washington, D.C. makes a political statement because it was done by a U.S. Senator's daughter. The film is about a therapeutic theater program to teach women at risk to express themselves and create empathy for their plight. VOA's Carolyn Turner has more.
The film, How I Got Over, features 15 women who have a history of trauma and homelessness. Many have been victims of incest as children, faced teen pregnancies, or domestic violence and abuse. The women are in an addiction recovery program.
Everything you need to know is in the other person's eyes. I'm interested, what was your experience of doing it like?
I'm shy a little bit because, trying to look in somebody's eyes all the time, that's like...
For me, it's like
we mirror
connected.
one another.
Inside and out?
Yeah. Inside and out, yeah.
I feel like a magnet.
I felt like a magnet
Yeah.
between your eyes?
Yeah,
That's
focusing.
interesting. Well, it felt like love?
I just got real close to her, and I just kept watching her, and I fell in love with the Carolyn.
Filmmaker Nicole Boxer explains her goal in making the film.
I sort of had this premise in the back of my mind of, can art save your life? I was wondering, could this experience turn these ladies around? Could it give them hope? Could it lift them out of the despair that they felt and possibly leave them with this impression of self-esteem that had been lacking?
Excellent.
The workshop trains the women in the art of acting, but first they must tell their own life story. When the women read it together, it becomes a life-affirming chant.
How I got over, how did I make it over? You know my soul look back and wonder how I got over.
Although I'm homeless, I'm not hopeless. Even though I'm not famous,
You're gonna know who I am.
What matters is that people are given an opportunity to employ the arts as something in their life to express themselves. And in fact, when they express themselves to me, I got a better understanding of how they became homeless, how they became drug addicts. So therefore, I had more empathy for them.
The therapy requires the women to reveal their story and then relive it in a dramatic presentation for the stage.
Come on, you can do this.
Okay. When I was 16, I met this really cute guy. And I called him, and he invited me over. I went to visit him. We was in his basement. We were just laughing and talking. And he called me to the back room. And I went back to the back room, and there were 6 guys that he knew sitting there. And they had a gun, and they just raped me over and over.
First of all, just stop here for just 1 second. Did you even know she had that in her from the first time? That beautiful work that you just did? I know. The first time I never would have even known that was there. Put down your script and suddenly you lived it.
I was 16 when it happened. I didn't tell anybody until I told Debbie in Theater Lab, I think last week. So I held all that in all these years.
The film follows the women on the way to their sold-out show at the world-famous Kennedy Center.
One of the things that the director of the Theater Lab and the director of the play inside the film, Deb Gottesman, says is great about life stories is you can change the ending of your story.
kids are sold out, so...
How I Got Over will be used to teach people about the dramatic therapy Light Stories program. Carolyn Turner, VOA News.
Well, and that's our show for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.